They were with me yesterday. And then the Arabs of the Majuni, the Benghazi, Al-Bayda, what did they say? What happened to them? They should come out. Were you from Ain Maryam or any other tribe or Rifad or Mizain? We know each other. We see everybody from one tribe or the other. Honestly. We are from Abu Uwaina or Shilman or Shaib. We know each other. Who in the world would know each other like us? Leadership, people. We know each other very well. We kill each other. رمضان السواح يساعدون. The hero of the Musharraq battle. Battles of Ghozatik, Al-Majida. How can we ignore all this history? It's impossible.
لما نجي للزاوية أنت لقيت بو حميرة، أنت لقيت بو زريبة، أنت اللي صلاقو، أنت بلعزيو، أنت طقرو.
Are you from Shrafu with Zawiya Al-Qabail, the mother of all tribes? Are you from Rimahu, Kurdiya? We know each other.
عارفين بعضنا.
If we go to Al-Hasa, we say to them, are you Shabarga? Everything I've said just now. Look at your Arab brothers. They've distorted. One of the satellite channels says he issued orders to arrest the rebels. Imagine. I haven't said anything like that. Have I asked from the crowds to take the children to arrest those people who misled them? But when Libya is in danger and its unity is in danger, and then Al-Qaeda will have a base in Libya, even in the Security Council, if it talks about the use of force. Now, the arrests, ordinary arrests being carried out, but now should come out, men and women. The security of towns, cities, and oases should come out now. Now, they admitted that they were rebels. Before that, they said demonstrators. Are there any demonstrations in Libya? All the demonstrations are of supporting us. What's required is giving up all the weapons which terrorized people. Benghazi is dying, is terrorized. old and young. They're dying. No water, electricity, nothing. Save yourselves. You should come out and set Abdel Fattah free, who set Benghazi free on the eve of the revolution. Agree with him to run the affairs of the city until the police comes back to it, and for the new municipalities and the new assemblies and new conferences and congresses. Tomorrow will start. He will help you. Set him free. Shame on you. Are you gangsters? It's impossible. Surrendering, giving up all weapons to the authorities from which they have been taken, or they will have massacres, drugged and young people who've got machine guns, setting the prisoners free, arresting the troublemakers and giving them over to the security people so that they can be taught a lesson, and to give up those drugs they've been taking because they're very harmful. They are very harmful to the heart. It's all the obstacles of life in the streets. Shops should be open, airports should open, and harbors should open. Don't destroy your country for no reason. What is the reason for that? What's come over you? Shame on you. We were living in safety, security, prosperity, having our oil, our water, in peace and happiness. Then we burn our country down. Now I want to tell you, finally, it's impossible for anybody who is sensible to allow for the country to be torn apart or to fall into the hands of crazy people. Apologies, I've just been informed that the poetry I've just mentioned about Zidane, they apparently for some reason they haven't heard. And forgive me for repeating it, because there was a technical fault and they did not hear it. I said one from Morfali. A youth who had actually insulted somebody else, and then he got annoyed and actually blamed it all on the Rufali tribe as a whole. Say, I'm not going to visit you and no friends from you. And then he wrote a poem about it. And then the Rufala tribe replied, say, a mistake made by a young man from the preparatory school who doesn't know any history. And then a young man, preparatory school, doesn't